Okay, we are good. Great. Hey guys, GriffinOni here, and welcome to another live stream. Today we're going to be doing some more Pokemon Pokopia. It's been a little bit since the last time we've done it. The last few streams have been very Xenoblade focused, and as much as I enjoyed doing that game, I know some of you are here for the Pokemon, so that's what we're going to be doing here today. Before we kind of get into things, I do want to just acknowledge, because I couldn't pull up the music for it. We lost someone recently. We lost Hayden Panettiere. I'm probably butchering her last name. Hayden was the she was the original voice actress for Kairi from Kingdom Hearts, as well as Kingdom Hearts 2, among other things. She did a lot of roles, and she tragically passed away at age 36. Still investigating exactly what happened, but it is unfortunate regardless. It's a tragic loss, but hey, life happens, and we do need to move forward. But today is a day to at least acknowledge the loss. So it is sad, but we will move past it eventually. So let's focus on the Pokemon for now. God bless. Why is Faint Hub have to play right now? So we're going to get right into things, as we usually do. We don't have any particular goals in mind for today, but we never really do. I do want to at least check in to see where we are with Silph. Thanks for coming by, Eaglet. I see you there. Also gonna adjust the volume for the music here. How am I, Janice? I'm doing all right. I had a very busy day today. I had a lot of, just genuine adulting things to do. I had to, long story short, I had to kind of reassemble on the account for the firm that I work at, and a lot of logistical stuff involved in that. I had to sit down with like a person from the bank, and I had to go through like every single expense that we had this month so far, so they can account for that as we transition to the new account. I had to get QuickBooks to accept credit card payments that will go to the new account. It's just a mess. Pokemon's Talk Out Town has the Withered Wasteland to see for yourself. Okay, interesting. Wonder what's going on in the Withered Wasteland. But yeah, it very, very busy day today. My mother's still recovering from her surgery from last week. And to be clear, like she's fine. She's fine. But she is hopped up on the recovery medicine that she's on, a lot of anesthesia and steroids to get through it, and she can't sleep just because of that. And her laptop's not working either, but that's actually a good thing because she's very insistent on trying to be productive. He sends a large present coming from the ocean. Oh my god, it's a Phoebus! Whoa, you want to talk to me? Yo, not many people want to talk to me. You must be like a super nice Pokemon or something. Oh, Phoebus is crying. It'd be real cool if we could be friends or whatever. All right, Phoebus, fish Pokemon. It is a shabby and ugly Pokemon. However, it is very hardy and can survive on little water. Evidently, considering. Yo, where'd my treasure go? What treasure? I had this collection of shiny rainbow scales. I may not be the prettiest Pokemon, but I sure do love pretty things. But I don't know where my collection went. I really want to build it up again, but I can't seem to find any scales around here. Won't find any prism scales nearby. But you might have some luck on the Dream Island where there are always lots of materials there. So if you find any prism scales, I'd be super happy if you could share with me, yo. I'll definitely give you something in return too. Okay, good to keep in mind for later. As you can see, in the at least in the YouTube chat, Nightbot is doing its thing and kind of letting you know about the different ways you can kind of help support me and support the channel, or help my friend Krista out. So if you want to click on any of those links, I'd really appreciate it. Anything that you could do would be beneficial. Okay, follow me, Magikarp. Yeah, I kind of ruined Magikarp's home, so I need to give Magikarp a proper place. Also, this Pokemon Center is looking really nice. I'm just saying. I actually tried pulling a Kingdom Hearts mix for this particular stream today, but I could not get the download. It just would not work. No matter what I did, it just absolutely would not work. So guessing there's probably some copyright issues with it, but that's okay. We can settle with this mix that we're working with here. All right, Magikarp. Let's see here. Okay, want to move in here? Sure can live in here. Okay. There we go. It's one of those things where, like, I thought briefly about, like, maybe I want to play a Kingdom Hearts game today just to kind of honor Hayden. But the thing is, it's not that I don't want to, but it's just one of those things where, like, I'd play it, and we'd see Kyrie for maybe a total of 5 minutes, and then we'd never see her again. Because as much as I love Kyrie, and don't get me wrong, I do love Kyrie. She's great. But she's just not nearly involved enough. Like, really in any game. And, yeah, that's fine. But, like, it's like, you know, when I do a Kevin Conroy Memorial stream, that's easy. It's just like, play a Batman Arkham game, and we get plenty of Batman. But it's like with Kyrie, it's a little trickier. Okay, apparently there is some great presence near the ocean, so I need to see what's going on with that. Okay, there we go. We got 5 Pokemetal ingots. Lovely. No? I can't seem to find anyone here. Maybe I actually just walked on the beach. Oh, there we go. Oh, sweet. Kyogre's here. Howdy, sure it's nice running to you again. It's been a while, huh? I sometimes hear you all lapping up on the surface while I'm resting underwater. Always sounds like a good time. Can't have too many good times, you ask me. Keep them coming, you hear? Okay, so that's our big friend over the Wither Wasteland. Making rainfall a piece of cake for us, so let me know if you ever feel a change of the weather. Okay, so I guess that's just kind of the game's way of saying, hey, if you want to change the weather to rainy times, we can do that. That is good to know. Okay, so I guess now what we probably ought to do is head back to Sparkling Skylands because we need to get to work on the next deal here. Because there's still more of the Silphco Tower that we need to restore. So earlier tonight, I'd gotten a thing from San Japan. They kind of talked about how they're going to handle Iron Mouse. Because if you don't know, Iron Mouse is a very, very prolific VTuber that is going to be attending San Japan in the capacity that she's able to. And when it comes to Iron Mouse, you know, they understand that like a lot of people are going to want to see her, but they can't just let everyone in like for a meet and greet because then hardly anyone would get to do it. So what they're doing is that they are basically letting people register for a lottery. And so if you win the lottery, you can meet Iron Mouse, which I find interesting. Okay, we'll get the CD player recipe. Alright, support recipe. Okay, we're gonna concrete. We need more gold ingots and we need more glass. Hey Griffin, good luck on Pokopia. Sorry, I was in a dungeon so I couldn't talk for a bit. Nah, you get Eaglet. You participate however it best works for you. Okay. Looks like the minor mole is doing his thing. Bullpix, I need you to wake up because I need your manual labor. It's definitely not morning time though. Okay, looks like there's a bit of lore right here, actually. Let's see what we got. Photo number 7 has been added to human records. Okay, a pretty photo Pokemon. That is a Mismagius and a Gengar. Interesting. Alright, so we're partway down with Silphco. I just need to double check and see what all I need for Silphco. Okay. We're good on concrete. Okay, we're good on lumber. We need paper and we need more glass. Okay, we need to bring the Pikachu. That's right. All right, we're going to do DLC at some point. We will do the DLC. I'm just trying to get some stuff queued up for the building, and then we'll go back to the DLC content because we did start the DLC content in the last session. We didn't get too far in, but we did start a little bit. I'm just trying to queue up as much as I can. So, all right, let's get some people over here, shall we? Well, we absolutely will be starting the DLC content. Well, not that we haven't, but still. Again, I do appreciate the fact that like the game, like subtly, but not so subtly encourages you to go to sleep. All right, Trapinch, I need y'all to queue up with me because we need to go straight there. Fortunately, when it comes to like the platforms, I don't need to wait for them to actually get there. Just getting on the platforms will bring them over to me. Oh, cool. Those two actually went as a pair. That's cute. Okay. Let's see. Conkeldurr. You're queued up, and Trapinch is queued up. Okay, so we just need Pikachu and Vulpix. All right, what's up? Yo, GriffinOni, have you, here, go ahead at this. I just know you're going to keep doing wonderful things. Oh, nice. Ooh, we got a rare candy. Okay, so that shows a lot of PP. That's absolutely not what it does in the actual games, but there's no level, well, there's no traditional level system in this game, so why would it be that? What's up, Michaela? How are we doing today? Okay, Rookity, I did not mean for you to follow me. I meant for you to stay here. All right, and you're out. Okay, let's see. So I need y'all to stay here, please. Okay. Okay, good. They're staying over there this time. Got a furnace kit. Oh, interesting. So now we can make a furnace for this space if we want. Okay. So Vulpix is going to be working on this specific area. So now, I think we can go ahead and head back. But we do need to do one thing. So we need to go to Bleak Beach. We need to get Pikachu over here. But I'm pretty sure we're going to have to do that manually. I'd like to be wrong, but I'm not certain I am. Oh, the Pikachu fountain's been built. Lovely. Okay, Pikachu fountain is done. There we go. Pikachu. Need me for something? Oh, great, it's me. You're reconstructing a large building only with the help of other Pokemon? Hee, you never stop doing amazing things, do you? And that's what makes you so amazing. I'm not quite sure how I would be able to help, but I'm happy to tag along regardless. Well, then please come to the construction site. Follow me. Lead the way. All right, turn on the lights has been completed. want to be sure to grab these. Zorark, come on. All right, let's head in here. Withered Wasteland. My friend Amaya seems to be playing Don't Panic. It's just Turbulence. That sounds fun. Also, it sounds like one of those friend swap games that I keep hearing about on the internet. I have a feeling, given the relative positioning of this gate, well, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't know if that gate just leads to the Skylands or not. What's up, Seamus? Okay. Just need to go to Rocky Ridges. Oh, jeez. I could have done a little bit more with the entrance to this place. Cleaned that up a little bit, but... I guess just in general, there's more I could have done here. Okay, you know, while I'm here, let's do this. Let's address some stuff that's here. Because we need gold ore to kind of get this process totally finished for the Pokemon Center. I'm going to try to get a little bit more queued up. Okay. It looks like there is another Pokemon here. Oh, snap. It's the funny woot woot Pokemon. Toon! Another day, another beautiful tune. Who are you? Did you like my performance? I'm so happy to meet a new friend. Let me see if I can express it as a melody. Toon, toon. Alright, Cricketune the cricket Pokemon. By allowing its cry to resonate in the hollow of its belly, it produces a captivating sound. Alright, we become friends with Cricketune. Looks like there is another new friend here. Oh god, it's another one. Hey there, could I have a minute of your time, yo? I know what's up. You look like a human, but you're actually a Pokemon, right? Sometimes I get confused for a human too, but I can tell you're like me by your smell. Let's be friends. Folks like us gotta stick together. Well, better to stick than to stink, because apparently my smell is the thing. Seamus, your last name is Griffin? Oh, heck of a coincidence there. But cool, Seamus. Good to know. Lombre, the jolly Pokemon. It is nocturnal and becomes active at nightfall. It feeds on aquatic mosses that grow in the riverbed. What are the odds of exactly that? Okay. So there is one thing I could check up on, but I'm not going to prioritize that right this second because I want to get Pikachu to where we need to go. All right, what do we got for a hint here? Okay, graceful flower bed. They can guess Clefable. For some reason, we're just not allowed to run in here, but I'm sure it just has to do with loading times and all that. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to get Pikachu to the building over there, and we will be good. All right, perfect. Only made 2 more pieces of glass? All right. That's why the building is secondary priority. All right. Here we are. Oh, you must be that prim and proper Pikachu I've heard all about. Thanks for making your way all the way out here. Must have been exhausting. I don't know that I appreciate being called prim and proper. I'm tougher than I look, I assure you. Well, then, no time like the present. How may I help? Whoa, sorry about that. I wasn't trying to say you're weak or anything. We're counting on your help once we start work on the 4th floor. All right, so let's queue up Pikachu. So once Vulpix is done, we can queue them up. We still need to wait for Vulpix to get all the glass done. And at some point, we're going to have to find more paper. But that is not the primary priority here. So here's what we're going to do. Not take a picture. So we're going to go back to Rocky Ridges because there is one thing I want to check there now that we're not escorting Pikachu. And then once we check that, then we'll go and take a look at the DLC content. All right. Let's see how we do this time, Eaglet. Ooh. There you go, Eaglet. Big win. 777s. Let's go. So, if you recall during the last stream, God, Lombre is just climbing up that waterfall. If you recall during the last stream, I set things up with the help of Ryan to put a basically a fishing spot inside the lava. So by now, that should be all ready to go. Oh. Ooh. Yep, see, there we go. So what are we gonna fish up from the lava, chat? A fire dog, obviously. What were you expecting? Oh, my body's gotten all stiff. Roar! Oh, did I scare you? Sorry for that, bud. I overslept a bit, so I figured I'd go for a little run to wake myself up. In the lava? Just trying to get in the right headspace first with a quick roar, you know? Arcanine, the legendary Pokemon. It is not objectively a legendary Pokemon, but it's considered the legendary Pokemon regardless. An ancient picture scroll shows that people were captivated by its movement as it ran through prairies. It is Pokemon with a decent base stat total, though, so don't discredit Arcanine just because it's not objectively a legendary Pokemon. It's still pretty good. Okay, interesting. So we have a hint that's actually not applicable to this situation at all. It's actually applicable for underwater. So we'll need to remember that for later. So I did not set up a new home in the new area. So we are going to have to go back there manually. But to do that, we need to go back to Bleak Beach. Of Dorian. All right. So let's set up rollout. Yeah, I can roll out underwater. So we're gonna enter here. And for some reason, this hallway and only this hallway is totally dry. Just has a fully self-contained air pocket. Okay, here we are at the new location, the Bubbly Basin. Now, oh, right, we needed to interact with this thing. This is a whole other habitat that I set up earlier. Get that boy Sharpedo back. Ha! Everything here is mine. All mine. You better return tail and get out of here if you don't want to fall victim to these sharp teeth of mine. Huh? You made this home? And all just for me? Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? You do some pretty good work. How would you like to become my trusty little underling? Nautical as always, Sharpedo. Sharpedo, the brutal Pokemon. Its fangs rip through sheet iron. It swims at 75 miles per hour and is known as the bully of the sea. Makes sense considering Sharpedo is a dark type, which is considered the evil type in Pokemon. All right, what you got? You want to know how to make a house that looks just like me? Ah, that's an interesting idea, bud. But I have no idea how to do that. Oh, no. Hang on a sec. Don't get all sad on me just yet. Aha. There's a cave over that way, right? Sometimes you can find stuff humans made lying around in places like that. I bet if you can find a clue or something, I bet you can find a clue or something in that cave. Pretty sure anything would work for this. Let's see. Survey notes number 1, team member B has been added to your human records. Experts in a wide range of fields from all over the world have joined the survey team. We quickly discovered that the eldest is a renowned Pokemon professor from Fuchsia City. Even so, he has no air superiority, and he interacts with the younger researchers as if we're all friends and coworkers on the same level. We started calling him simply the Professor to show our respect for him. Interesting. No, with the item, please. We got 2 lanterns. Interesting. Not the Pokemon lantern, but lantern the item. All right, what is this? Grubby Pearl. Interesting. Give this to a Pokemon with the scrub ability. Okay. Okay, let's head up here. So this opens up this manhole here. This takes us to these places, which very interesting. Okay, so there is a surface this place. Interesting. We got an ornate decorative shelf. I'm gonna do this just because these trees are here, and I feel like something interesting might happen if we set a Pokemon right here. I do appreciate the fact that they don't pretend that, like, hey, like, this is underwater, but it's, you know, not unaffected by the surface. Okay, tree shade, yellow tall grass. We got Imperial House Kit. Interesting. Oh, wow. That's like houses up here, too. This is not, this reminds me of Pacific Log Town. I know it's not, because I know this whole area is based in the Kanto region. But Interesting. Oh, wait, that's got a whole waterfall setup behind it. Well, the environment level's increased. That's good. All right, I want to try to load in here. See what we get. Sevi Island's bulletin has been added to human records. We sat down for an exclusive interview with Lorelei of the Kanto Pokemon's Elite Four. What does this 4-island native do on her days off? Why does she love Ice-type Pokemon? We uncover a cute side to the cool and beautiful Ice Queen. Oh god, we got the Lorelei hairstyle. Okay, well, I don't mind this. Again, just playing around with different styles. I will say, Lorelei's definitely interesting. So she's actually like, she's actually really cute because she loves collecting stuffed animals, or rather, well, stuffed animals of Pokemon. That's her like passion. But also, I don't know if you've seen Lorelei in the anime, but man, the designs just hit different back then. Like nothing tops Lorelei in the anime. Anyway, All Smiles Preschool had a busy month. Here are a few of the highlights. On the 2nd, we had our nap time event. Our sweet children all took a nap with Snorlax. They seemed to fall asleep much faster than usual. The 11th was our walk together event. We all went out for a nice walk together around town. The children did a great job. Very little complaining. Oh, God. No. I'm not gonna walk around as a preschooler. That's a little... It's just a little outside the comfort level. Sorry. But I will say, you know, day 2 they did this. Day 11 they did this. Day 12, the entire school drowned under a massive flood. Let's see what we got here. We got 5 piles of sea glass fragments. God, this... You got a tabletop mic. Oh, snap. Snizzity snap, guys. We can have a podcast in here. Why is there a bit of podcast equipment underneath a preschool? That's very bizarre. Let's see. We got a recipe for a marine chest. How deep does this abyss go? Do I want to know? Oh, snap. It does go into the deep. We're in the... Shoot it. What's it called in SpongeBob? The deep dark place where he's trying to get on a bus. Comfort Cafe now open has been added to your human records. Comfort Cafe is now open for business. We highly recommend our smoothies. We can't wait to see you alone with our Pokemon friends, Rayon, Igglybuff, Palmot, and more. Okay, interesting. Let's put some lamps where they belong, like they're supposed to be. Interesting. So this kind of is a Clamperl, kind of a Clamperl C, right? Got an ornate bed. So that's just outside of the purview. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? A trace of Pokemon. Okay, Coral Congregation. Okay, so if we were to... move this over here. Okay, then this needs to be moved over one. Come on, you. What's up, Eliako? There we go. Coral Congregation. So that should attract a Horsey, given that we've already found Corsola before. Interesting. So there's a whole other book here that I missed. Comfy Living Volume 11 to add to European records. Let's go over some of this week's viral videos. This week's #1 spot goes to Rare Sighting, World's Most Intense Splash. The video shows Gyarados using Splash over and over and nothing happens? Or so we would think, until we notice a huge crater forming beneath it. A Splash specialist commented on the video, that was not Splash, it was most likely Bounce. The Gyarados probably worked hard and learned the new move after evolving. Well, you can definitely understand the difference is even like a lot more so in the Japanese version, because in the Japanese version, the move Splash is called Hop. So one's Hop and the other's Bounce. So a reasonable mistake to make. Looks like we have another new friend here. Oh my god, guys, it's the funny meme Pokemon. It's the funny meme Pokemon. Everyone laugh. It's Mudkip, guys. Hey, what you up to? Hey, so you're tying this place up? But how do you break rocks and stuff if you're so soft like that? Whoa. That's how you do it? You blew my mind. Mudkip, the mudfish Pokemon. Using the fin on its head, Mudkip senses the flow of water to keep track of what's going on around it. It has the strength to heft boulders. Deedle beep, message from your Pokedex. You like Mudkip? I was born in the darkness. I know the tales. Alright, so now we got a recipe for a dangling street light. Okay, here we go. So Brother basically grew to level 2. So now we have daily items in the shop, but let's first refill on some monies. Lots that we can get for ourselves. Oh, I bet we can make this. Gonna go ahead and get this. Skyline House recipe kit. Gonna buy that. And glossy tiling as well. And buoyant blocks as well. Okay. Okay, now building underwater. If you use a building kit while using dive, you can build floating structures in or on the water. Certain structures can't be built in water. All right, so now we need gas pump and build away. So this is a deal that can make a submarine that looks like Sharpedo. Corfish, what you got? Ditto, yo, you found a submarine kit? I bet we can make a Sharpedo house with that. Let me know when you're ready to build. I can totally help you. To see if we get rid of the sludge on it, maybe easier to break this down. Oh, God bless. God bless. Drop the hay. Got a clock tower kit. There's also a trace of Pokemon. Alright, stained flower bed. There we go. So now we've made a safe flower bed and coral habitat. Should be a little easier to break through this now. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to the storage box and drop some stuff off. Add stack, add stack. Let's see, we can go ahead and just add a lot of these in because they're not going to be of any use while we're here. Okay. Okay, I think it may be best if I turn this way. All right, Corfish, where do you think I should put it? Since I can't just put it anywhere, it seems. Corfish? Are you ready to build a house using a submarine kit? I'll totally help you do it. Come on, let's get to building. Maybe right here would be a good space, actually. Okay, there we go. New products and styles have been added to your human records. New toys and stop. Perfect for beach fun. Wind up, Inkay. Wind it up and watch it dance. Add to the fun by making it dance in the water. Pokemon submarines. Watch them glide through the water. Available in both the Veluza and Sharpedo. Okay. There we go. That's all it takes? All right, well. Let's get the guys queued up. Oh. Looks like we got a friend here. Coral here, coral there, coral everywhere. This is so amazing. Oh, sorry, I'm just a huge fan of coral, and I got a little excited. This place has plenty of food for me, and it looks perfect to live in. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. You hear that, Corsola? It's got plenty of coral here for them to eat. Anyway, Marianne, the brutal star Pokemon. The first symptom of its sting is numbness. Next is an itching sensation so intense it's impossible to resist the urge to claw at your skin. Pokemon, everyone. Super friendly, except when they don't feel like it. All right, follow me, please. Sharpedo, please follow me. Go ahead and queue you two up, and then since you're here, why don't we put you to good work? Something bothering me at your current home. What's up? My comfort level, iffy, I guess. Oh, well, we can fix that. Behold. It's for you. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. Still not a big fan of this fresh carrot. Okay. All right, follow me, please. All right, let's begin building the Sharpedo submarine. All right, it'll be done at 9:48 p.m. That will take an hour, so. With any luck, we should be able to see it before the stream is over, but not for another hour. We found another trace of Pokemon, it would seem. What do we got? All right, base and tall grass. That is easy to facilitate. So let's just continue to work with what's we are working with here. Another trace of Pokemon. Okay, basin, tall grass, and coral. Let me see precisely what it's asking for. Okay. So why don't we do this? Push this over here. Okay, there we go. Basin, tall grass, and coral. Another set of lumber, and also recipe for vibrant glossy tiling. I'm guessing this vibrant glossy tiling. Let's open up this path here so people can actually get here. Mossy ocean soil. There we go. Now place opens up nicely. All right, looks like we got someone here. Hello, horsey. Hey, nice to meet you. The coral here is so nice and round, don't you think? Hiding in spots like this is so calming. We should relax here together if you wanna. Nice. Horsey, the dragon Pokemon. It maintains balance in its tail, which is wound up like a coil. It may spray ink from its mouth. Also, fun fact, and I've talked about this a couple of times, Horsey is actually one of 2 Pokemon in the entire franchise that is actually available in every Pokemon game. I know it's a weird thing to say, but, you know, especially nowadays, some Pokemon games don't have every Pokemon available in it. And Horsey is one of very few Pokemon that you can actually catch in every single Pokemon game without transferring, which is crazy. That is Magikarp, right? No, it is not Magikarp. The other is Jigglypuff. 'Cause as I recall, there is a game where Magikarp cannot be caught. It doesn't say you can't obtain it through transferring in most Pokemon games, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, crud. Okay, sorry, I was not paying attention. Pokemon, the professor caught a cold yesterday. When I went to check on him, I found he had brought a large amount of research materials and reports to his bed and had been poring over them. I suggested he relax more given his condition, but he laughed and said, I'm still alive, and as long as I have a working brain, I'd be a fool not to use it. The situation humanity has found itself in has no easy solution. That is, without a doubt. And yet, as I spend more time with the professor, I find myself feeling strangely optimistic. As long as we remain steadfast in our efforts, I feel there will certainly come a day where we can once again live on this planet with Pokemon. Let's see here. Yep, that's right. So the reason that Magikarp is not universally catchable in every Pokemon game is because in Pokemon Black and White, you cannot catch Magikarp in that game. And I know people be like, oh, well, Black White's the exception. Well, it's like, you call it the exception because it disproves the point. It's possible to catch Horsey and Jigglypuff in that game, albeit during the post game. But without transferring, there is no way to obtain Magikarp in Pokemon Black or White. Okay, so I need to work to see if I can get, well, either get or make more of those wireless power transmitters, because that's going to be helpful down here. Oh, it's a portal pod. Interesting. Oh yeah, so this portal pod is kind of a new thing here. There's a Magikarp salesman in the Black Line post game. Ah, but that's not considered catching it. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. I will concede that point, but you can't catch Magikarp in that game. You have to obtain it through an NPC. All right, let's see what we got. Galaxy monthly survey results been added to human records. What is your honest opinion on the rumored move of all of humanity to outer space? A just absolutely ridiculous question to ask. Kind of excited, kind of scared. It's going to be a hoax. It's got to be a hoax. I can take my Pokemon with me, right? Starting to think this might not be fake. Can we ride robots? We better watch out for space viruses. Humanity still has the desire to take on new frontiers. Those are very hyper-specific answers. What if we're in the very likely scenario that I just don't like any of these answers? All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So it raises the question of how the salesman got the Magikarp. Well, I mean, if he came from another region, or if it's the same Magikarp salesman from Kanto, it's definitely possible. We know that characters from the Kanto games have come to the Unova region because the Bye Bye a Go Go Team Rocket grunt was in Pokemon Black and White, as I recall. And we got 50 buoyant blocks. Hand device for keeping things afloat or building structures on or in the water. Pokemon Fitness Monthly, sometimes we add to human records. We're happy to announce a special training plan for the 3rd anniversary of our fitness club, crafted especially for the occasion as a way of saying thanks to our community. Course details: swim, row, run. Revolutionize your style with this exercise trifecta. And with Gallade Psychic support, anyone can join at the resistance level that suits them best, from beginners to training pros. Don't miss the chance. Join today. Oh, God. We have the triathlete outfit look. That looks awful, which means that I'm absolutely going to be wearing this. I could wear the swag glasses. Heck yeah. Okay, there's more lore. There's a lot of lore here, but I suppose that comes with the territory of DLC. DLC, it must be compensated by with lore. New summer menu ideas been added to your human records. Seasonal drink menu ideas. Smoothie, definite yes. Watermelon and soda pop base, definite yes. Want something really original for our shop? Maybe add berries. Leopardberry turned out to be a little bland. Chesterberry hard to pair with watermelon. Asperberry refreshing. This might be the one. Let's see. What do we have here? Also, how do we just vanish inside the whirlpool? That makes no sense. You got 1 Imperial Cottage Kit. More housing that we can make for ourselves. This is very pretty. Oh. Got a ship's wheel. There's a whole laboratory down here. Okay, so that opens the way here. Okay, let's just press on here. We have another set of grass that's ready to go. I'm guessing Shelter is going to be our next friend here. Shell, I'm so relaxed. This place is perfect for hiding. Oh, hey, want to chill here together? Shell. Shelter, the bivalve Pokemon. For some reason, this is #1 on the like DLC decks. It is encased in a shell that is harder than diamond. Inside, however, it is surprisingly tender. I don't like the description of its anything being tender. Thank you very much. However accurate statement it is. Ooh, found another disc. We got Violet City. Interesting. I'm gonna clear this space out a little bit because I feel like there's a whole house you can make here, but it's been lost to the tides. Okay, that's proper. Oh, hey, there's a secret. There's a secret chamber. Got a recipe for fanned out ditto print. Oh my god. Guys, this is my room. Don't you get it? The circle is now complete. It's my room. It is horrifying, though, to know that this is my room. I'm lying on a bed of my own selves. Regardless, though, this is really cute. Secret little ditto chamber. Okay. I just want to see what kind of materials we're working with. Okay. It says a rough wall. Do I have the means to make more rough walls? Okay, well, no. I mean, I can, but maybe my best interest to make it something slightly sturdier. More lore. Found a Wimpod has been added to your human records. On June 11th, I saved a Wimpod that was being chased by a wild Meowth on this bridge. It was wearing a light blue ribbon, which makes me think it has a trainer. If anyone knows who this Wimpod belongs to, please contact me. Okay, I want to do this. I need a refill on my energy here. I want to break through this here because this is a path that, well, has a proper road on it. There we go. Let's seafloor algae here. Okay, let's see what we can make for ourselves here. So first of all, Go ahead and make some lumber here. Okay, I think we need to make some crisscross wooden flooring. I think that's what they want here. No, that is not the same. Not the same as this. Okay. So what is this exactly? No, it is considered crisscross wooden flooring. Weird, when I put it down, it darkens up. Oh, this crisscross wooden flooring that's currently in the house is beaten up. It's not the ideal kind, but mine is. Okay, I got you now. Go ahead and just add a few things in here. Okay. Okay, I want to see if it is possible for me to break this particular rock here. Okay, we can. So we need some more star-spotted rocks because we need them to construct the structure that's over there. Okay, I believe that should cover it as far as what is explicitly required. Okay, we still need quite a few people to get this done. There's still a lot that's missing, so we got the materials in place, but there's still more work to be done. All right, we got pool to open public and add to your human records. Well, I got good news for you about that. I don't think people are going to be lacking in a place to swim right now. Cerulean City Gym's pool will be open to the public for 1 week beginning the 15th of next month. All will be welcome to use the pool with their Pokemon free of charge. Don't miss this chance for some fun. To reduce the risk of accident or injury, please warm up properly before using the pool. Oh, good. Now we have the warm up stretches emote. Always important to stretch before gaming. Also, how are there fire pits here? Is it possible for fires to be lit down here? Can't even bring a fire Pokemon here. The only water fire type is Volcanion, which is explicitly in a different area that's not here. Okay. Okay, let's head down here and see what we can find. Okay, no, this is just another end to the tunnel. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, because there's something I want to try to get the ball rolling while I can. That says sand tray toys. Oh, hold up. No, that's not it. Okay. So... I'm gonna go ahead and make a frying pan. Alright, time to use the power of beans. Gonna make a simple hamburger steak. Alright. Okay, I need to get my leaves back. How's your comfort level? Want the place to be brighter. Okay, look, I'm trying, Mudkip, but you know what'd be really nice when it comes to brightness? Love to be able to create the... Because I can't just make the utility poles underwater. I have to use wireless ones to do it. You will not let me get it. How do I make the salad? Going nuts here. Okay, cutting board then. Okay. Okay, simple salad, let's go. There we go. Okay. Okay, I have another thing I want to try. Okay, follow me, please, Mudkip. Just trying to do my best to make Mudkip happy. A temporary solution. I have the suspicion that some of what I need to do here is locked behind Mudkip or anyone clear away the sludge here. All right, well, what about right here? Okay. Nothing new. I guess if we can't use the wireless poles right now, we might as well create normal utility poles that are above water. Okay, so that kind of, well, adds power to this area. Let's break this down, be certain that there isn't anything else I need to account for. All right, what do we got? Trace with Pokemon. Sandy speech. Okay. Okay, I know exactly what we can do for that. But we do need to go back to the preschool. Okay, so that is just a typical table with a mic on it. So make a wooden table. All right, just need to find that preschool again. Oh wait, there's another path over here I haven't opened either. Watermelon seeds. Oop, don't want to break that. I just want to break the brown rocks. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Well, I love that it's like, oh, we have netting here. That's cute. I'm just going to remove that. Marcus just removed South Carolina. Okay. This appears to be another air pocket. More grubby pearls. Once again, more netting that is in no way an obstacle, but hey. Thank you for at least pretending that it is. More Pokemetal ingots. Oh my god, there's another like minecart trap that we could set up down here. I love setting those up, by the way. That's like one of my favorite things about doing this. It's very intrinsically satisfying. Okay, Big Nugget. The pure gold gives lustrous gleam, seems as popular among enthusiasts. At last, we have created the marine mossy rest spot. I don't know what that will yield, but it will apparently yield something. Oh my god, this goes so deep. Got a battle poster. Oh, hey. It's your boys. It's your boys, Gengar and Nidorino, the OG battlers. Request to residence has been added to your human records. As you all know, Cerulean Cave was recently declared off limits to the public. However, a recent survey discovered a crack in a southern rock wall that makes it possible to enter the cave. We ask that nearby residents do not enter the cave for any reason. In addition, please contact the Pokemon League immediately if you notice anything out of the ordinary in the vicinity. Interesting. So there's a crack in the Cerulean Cave wall. Is this the crack? Okay, so this kind of loops me back around out here. And fittingly, right to where I need to go. We need to go into the preschool. Enter the totally not evil basement. And steal the podcast mic. Okay. So now with the power of the gamer mic combined with the whole of the legally distinct mole that is not necessarily minor, but still, we can create the Sandy speech and hopefully summon the not regional minor mole. Let's see. No, did not mean to. Did not mean to put the flat scale roof in my inventory. You. Okay. Let's do this now. I want to say that's just a wooden wall right there. Not Chris, if I want wooden wall. Let's be certain it's what this is. Oh, this is light wooden wall. Not the same thing. Ah, wait. The domain of the mole is now in session. Time to get this podcast started, chat. That smell. Don't tell me. You're not really a human, are you? Why is everyone complimenting on my smell today? There's more to me than just my smell, people. I'm a complex ditto. I have macho arms. I see. So you're good at transforming then. Well, you don't seem like a bad Pokemon, so I'd be happy to be your friend. Wiglet is always a weird Pokemon, in my opinion. Yeah, Wiglet is just weird. The garden eel Pokemon, though it looks like Diglett, Wiglet is an entirely different species. The Pokedex actively goes away to be clear. It's like, this is not a regional Diglett. Why would we do that? This is a Wiglet. It is definitely a different thing. That's why it also sounds completely different. The resemblance seems to be a coincidental result of environmental adaptation. That's all it is. Coincidence. Which is a fancy way of saying legally distinct. I remember a while back, Paige and I were talking about this matter, and I think it really just comes down to, like, how to put this. The Galarian legendary birds are, like, very distinct from their actual original counterparts. And I think, like, it may have been that was, like, the trigger for them realizing, hey, maybe we need to call it something else when it's that far off from what the original is, but it's only like slightly similar in appearance. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's the reason, but okay. What kind of steps are these? Are these stone steps? Okay, these are concrete steps. Oh God. It's moving through the ground. The hole itself moves. That's what I find very strange. Thank you for your acknowledgement, Wiglet. There we go. And make a few more concrete steps, because assuming that is the case. there's some more steps I want to make. Including right here. Diglett's hold moved too, but there was a trail of tilted soul behind it, so that makes it not weird. Yeah. Okay. So there is another unbreakable wall here that we actually do want to break down. Come on. Didn't want to open paths. Alright, we got a lot of vines here. Alright, we're making more base and tall grass. Oh, hey. What are we looking at here? Comfy Living Volume 3 has been added to your human records. This looks like a gym. Cerulean City Gym Leader Misty has revealed her morning routine in a video uploaded to her personal social media accounts. The morning train session with her water-type Pokemon sparked a variety of responses. Some called it just plain old hard training or impossible, while others voiced their desire to adopt the tomboyish mermaid's routine themselves. The wildly popular video amassed over 1 million views. Oh, we got the mermaid outfit look. Bruh, that's not mermaid, but I will still say transform like this, because why not? Can't imagine that's the only reason that Misty would go viral, but that's just my opinion. Okay. There is... Okay. That's right. There is more of this space. Let's see. What do we got? We got a recipe for overlapping wave sprint. Gotta head out. Thank you for the stream. Good luck with Pokopia. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Eaglet. Thank you for coming by. The outfits seem more of a beach wear than a mermaid outfit. Well, yeah, it's meant to be Misty's outfit, but they can't explicitly call it Misty's outfit. So they're calling it the mermaid outfit because Misty's official title is the tomboyish mermaid. At least that is what I would believe is the case here. Okay. Oh, don't want to break that. Just gonna slip under here. We got another submarine kit. Okay. Sounds all right. Oh, hey. There's a lava rock that's underwater. What can we do with this? As a hint, found a trace of a Pokemon. Molten mossy red spot. That's what that will yield? Okay. Interesting. Of all things for it to yield, it would yield this. Got a heat rock. Nope. Well, I have added a vine to this useless thing. Okay. And then there is this whole thing. Okay, so that loops me back around here. Okay. Interesting. So it's a long-winded road, but it does loop back around. Reminds me of Mammoth Blocks Fun underwater in Minecraft. That's crazy. Okay, what if I move this over here? And then what if I were to just, nope, can't put that here. Okay, let's do this. I can't make it perfect, but I can at least, yeah, there we go. At least now space is more navigatable. I'm not having to squish myself down just to get around the place. Okay, what are we looking at here? I found a trace of Pokemon. Mermaid's Gym. Okay, that is hyper specific. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. But that's also DLC, so yeah, it doesn't need to be done right this second. All right, we're about 5 minutes out from the submarine being ready to go. So we're getting close. Okay, we got 5 Pokemon ingots. All right, bike catalog has been added to human records. Mock Bike, new model, updated specs. Its max speed is not even faster. Acro Bike, expanded design selection. Find the one that's perfect for you. Combo Bike, introducing our new Super Bike, combining everything you love with the Mock Bike and Acro Bike. Price of that is both bikes combined. Jesus, dude, that's like 2 million smackaroos. Oh my god, guys. We found it. It's the bike. Oh, no, I do not want to break that. I just want to break the sand. Found the bike shop. Okay. Oh, nope. That was for the bike. Okay. Let's see here. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try one thing here. Just checking all my options. Oh, let's see. Fun fact: 1 million yen is approximately 8,800 USD, according to a post that's a few years old, which is what you typically would pay for a top-grade athletic bike. Dang. So they're really ahead of their time on that one. Just gonna make this for no particular reason. Make this too. Oh, right. I remember now. I totally forgot what I was doing over here. Silly me. So what I want is... Okay. Nope. Did not do anything. That just added more garbage to the ocean. We're just going to ignore that. All right, core fish. Yo, sorry for the wait, Ditto. The Sharpedo submarine is done. Go take a look, yo. Time to show off my handiwork. Ta-da! Sharpedo submarine is complete. All right, so we can actually go inside. Running electricity hazard. When powered by utility pole, certain hazards will light up, and the machines inside will start working. Okay, interesting. It's also worth pointing out that there's a top to this, and this is really cute. Okay, let's finish up with core fish, and let's see what Sharpedo exactly wants. Thanks so much, Ditto. The Sharpedo he has super awesome. It sure is nice to see new stuff get built around here. Awesome. We finished core fish's request. One thing at a time. I'll deal with you, Mario, in a second. Hey, you got a minute, bud? I got something I could use a little help with. Sure. Could you maybe put a harbor street light on my living space? Oh, good. Dusk Fade has updated. What did you want? What'd you need again? Put a harbor street light in my living space. Yeah, I mean, I definitely can. I don't think I can make it work right now, but... But yeah, if you want to harvest streetlight... We need to turn this around. There we go. Hey, you got it for me, huh? Thanks, bud. It's a big help. You have 4 Pokemetal ingots. Very nice. And then, did you need something? Horsey, so nice. I'm glad to be able to talk with them so much. How's your comfort level? Comfort level, average, I guess. Seems like you changed your opinion on that carrot pretty quickly. Alright, you got the big treasure chest. You can fit lots of stuff inside. Alright, found trace of Pokemon. What do we got? Alright, seaweed and netting. That will yield sunfisk. Okay, well, we actually did get some netting earlier, so I actually can facilitate that. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we got sea grapes. New ingredient for us to work with. Okay, so let's do this then. Nope, not here. Okay. As I suspected, it emerges once more. God, why are you here? Roxish. Hello, little one. Lovely to meet you. Where might you be from? Don't use grind your text, my guy. Oh, goodness. There I go again, grinding my teeth. Do pardon me. I'll endeavor to suppress the urge, so please don't be a stranger. Grind. Alright, Bruxish, the Gnash Teeth Pokemon, grinds its teeth with great force to stimulate its brain. It fires the psychic energy created by this process from the protuberance on its head. And I guess we got to a certain milestone once again with our Pokedex. We have a recipe for sleek steps. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, Bruxish is not, There we go. Close up, math catches, number Z's. Oh, catching no Z's. We got the sunlight photo frame. Very nice. Oh, looks like Stunfisk has arrived. Oh, no, that's not Stunfisk. That's Carvana. Sorry, Carvana. Lore comes first. Get gems at Cerulean Jewelers and add to your human records. Cerulean Jewelers is your one-stop shop for jewels, precious metals, and accessories. You'll know you're in the right place when you see your Cloister logo. All customers who make a purchase will receive 30% off our jewel accessory cleaning service. Let us help your gems shine like new. Dibs? Hey, you better stay out of my home. Why'd they show up when I'm all alone? If my friends were here, we were at the seafloor with them. Wait, what? You just want to be my friend? Why didn't you say so? Friends are always welcome. Alright, there we go. Carvana, the savage Pokemon. These Pokemon have sharp fangs with powerful jaws. Sailors avoid Carvana dens at all costs. There we go. What's up? Okay, so they can turn my Guardian into iron ore. Very good. Now, there's one more thing I want to do here. Well, it's just there. I have to constantly ask. Okay, so these do work underwater. For some reason, I thought they did not. Guess it does not matter if they're wireless. So, look forward to the day where I can make the wireless ones. There we go. Nope, we're not. Gotta go here. I need Pokedex. There we go. We're on the glowing stage for 3 habitat. There's only one Pokemon that can pop up here. Let's see if we can make ourselves some better stairs here, shall we? No, I do not have the appropriate steps. I mean, I can make more concrete steps. I still don't have, like, the metal steps. But even so, this is really cute. So there we go. I'll make an exception for that one. Go ahead and grab these. I want to see what this is made of so we have a point of reference here. All right, that's iron tiling. Okay. Let's just double check to see if our boys have not shown up yet. Nope. Okay. They'll show up eventually. What's up, Corfish? Ah. Thank you for the stick. Appreciate it. Gonna fill in these gaps here. What's up, Minor Mole? How we doing? Okay, there we go. Now all the steps have been restored here. Just slowly packing my luggage for a trip to Rio Verde on Sunday Spoti. Nice. Part of me wants to take a vacation myself, but it's like we got an end of the road deal kind of because we got stay in Japan just a few weeks and the fellows are gonna come here, so don't need to worry about that. I will get my time to relax later. This does not seem like the ideal place to set up shop, ironically. There we go. Okay, that is not what I thought that was going to be. There's a place to make smoothies, I suppose. What is in here? Oh, right. Okay. There are obviously things that we can work on right now. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up a ditto flag in the Sharpedo house just so we have a quick way to get back here later. And then we're gonna check on a situation in the city. Doggy saying minutes ago. That was my trail. I had a banning idea of staying Japan for another year. Just like pounding banning idea of leave digital. I say dog is because say shape literally looks like a dog. Ah. I'm glad you specified that specifically. Okay, and I do believe we also need to make some furniture for the place. Actually, I may have some furniture in here. All right, I do believe I have what constitutes as furniture, so. Okay. First of all. Ornate bed. Ditto flag. Big treasure chest. And there we go. And just because I can, yeah, we're going to use the ship's wheel. Let's go, baby. Awesome. So... So now what I would like to do, we're going to go to... What do you mean I don't have a home bubbly basement? Does this not count? Oh, do I have to put it inside the... I have to put it outside? No. Oh, it has to be put on top. Okay. Okay, now it's considered my home. Now that I put the ditto flag on top of the Sharpedo stuff. That was the issue. Okay. So now we have a quick way to get here whenever we want. Let's go to the Sparkling Skylands and see where we are. I would think by now Vulpix is totally done with just getting all the glass made. What's up, Janice Jones? Welcome back. Appreciate you coming back. All right. Yes, looks like Vulpix has completed her assignment here. So let's grab all the glass. And we actually need to bring Vulpix with us. Because Vulpix is actually necessary for getting the next floor ready. got a bunch of waste paper. Sorry at the store. Don't worry about it. No need to worry. Life is complicated. I appreciate when anyone is willing to come by at all. And I do believe we will run into a bit of an obstacle because, as I recall, we need more paper, and we need Matang in order to make paper. And I have no way to get Matang to show up because it's like, oh, you need to get a laptop. Okay, great. Where do I get a laptop? Oh, we're not telling you. Like, okay, great. That's super not helpful. But we straight up need the paper to get the deal. How are we doing on the game? We're doing well. We mostly did stuff in the Bubbly Basin DLC. We literally just left that area. So we just need to get Vulpix over here and queue them up. Okay, Vulpix. Vulpix. Follow me, please. It's not that difficult. Just up these stairs and get on. Okay. Okay, yeah, we are literally just missing 7 pieces of paper. And although I have been able to get paper through happenstance, the fact is I do not have any way to get clean paper. It's the only way to actually farm paper is to get a tank, which I don't have. Because we need a laptop. I'm gonna explore this area just a little bit, see if I can't find a computer. That's our best bet of finding a laptop is gonna be, well, somewhere around here. We got daily Porygon 2 notes added to human records. Companies involved in the space exploration industry are HO's throat these days. I'm feeling the pain a bit myself, as I've been put in charge of caring for some Porygon 2 men for planetary exploration. It's a lot of work. We're still playing Pokopia. Today, one of these 3 Porygon 2s seems unwell. I ordered a patch that sounded effective and applied it, so I hope it'll feel better tomorrow. Yeah, so as a reminder, Pokopia is basically a cross between... Essentially, it's Pokemon with Minecraft and Animal Crossing elements. There's a computer. Display photo. Oh, cool. We can display photos here. I want this. Mine. Let's go. Okay, we just want to float here and see what this is. This is always worth checking to see if we can find trace of Pokemon. Elevated pink tall grass. Okay, well. That we can facilitate. Okay. So let's see here. We need... All right, so whiteboard, table, cables. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I always love your content. I appreciate that. I know that things are kind of lax on the channel right now. Mostly just streaming the YouTube shorts. But I am still making videos, and I am still trying. I do have a plan for the next Let's Play that I want to do. But it's just one of those things where it requires me to have a certain thing in order to make it happen, and I am not going to have it available to me until at least the 15th of September. I'll let you work out what that means later. Hydrated pink tall grass. No trace of Pokemon. Tree shaded fluffy flower bed. Okay, let me think. Okay, any table will do. So, I think it should be fine. You're a best friend. Well, I appreciate that. All right. Okay, if a plain table will do, a plain table will do. Okay, let's put everything where it needs to go. Oh, I had an industrial desk. That's straight up as was advertised. Okay, and now laptop. There we go. So that should be the Professor's Apprentice environment that we need in order to get Matang to show up. So let's see. Tangrowth, what do you got? I want to actually Tangrowth to look at one thing. Because we got a large lost relic here. Praise this. We got a green meteor lamp. Oh, there we go. That did not take long. Hello, Matang. I thought it was gonna take way longer. I am a small bit sad. I flew in the sky just now, but my speed was slower than before. I was as fast as the lightning, but now I am slow like a breeze. I must retrain, and now I am quietly motivated. Alright, Matang, the Iron Claw Pokemon, is formed by two Beldum joined together. Its two brains are linked, amplifying its psychic power. And I believe we got another recipe unlocked for discovering lots of Pokemon. Got a recipe for a striped wall. Alright, let's see. What do you got? What is your query? You require clean and shiny paper. I'm able to assist. You must bring me waste paper. I will recycle it. Oh yes, other Pokemon who can recycle also exist. But I wish to help you. As you help us, you must bring waste paper to me. Alright, look at this then, my guy. Because I got waste paper for days. That bunch of waste paper, it is nice. Maybe some paper. I'm gonna just, let's see. Okay, I can give him up to 10 bunches of waste paper, maybe 20 pounds of paper. That is perfect. Understood. I will do it. It may take some time. Come to me again later. Okay, so head to my little house here. And let's talk for a bit. I think we're going to go ahead and end this here. We've been at this for almost 3 hours, and we've made some decent progress here. We've pretty much got just about everything that we need in order to complete Silph Tower. By the time that we get the next stream going, we should have everything we need to put together, and so we just kind of need to wait on that. So we are getting there. So hopefully the next time Pokopia, we'll be able to bring all the pieces together with the Silph Tower, and then we'll be able to finish up the 4th floor, and we'll continue on with other environments as well. Hope you guys are enjoying my playthrough Pokopia. Be sure to subscribe and also hit the bell icon for notifications of future streams, and be sure to follow me on the various platforms to keep up with the goings on. Easiest way by far to keep up is through the Discord server. It is your be-all end-all way of keeping up with what goes on. So thank you all so much for watching. Normally I would recommend those who are watching to stick around, because we would normally raid Carissa's channel. However, Carissa is not available. No, tell you what, I will send you guys somewhere else to go, because there is someone else that I can help out with that. So thank you all, and good night.